If you're looking for a nice, easy to follow protective style that you can do for yourself, then this faux locs will be perfect for you. Let me show you guys what I did to achieve this look. I'm starting out on clean hair that has been washed and deep conditioned. I also applied a little bit of leave-in conditioner for some extra moisture. This Shine and Jam is the only other product I used. Additional tools you need are a woogie, some hair clamps to help with sectioning, a rat tail comb for parting, a crochet hook, and an edge brush. I used 4 packs of this Bijoux, I think that's how you say it, realistic hair in the color 1B for wrapping. It has a very nice Afro kinky texture that makes the lock look a little bit more real. And I also used 1 pack of this value pack pre-stretch hair for additional length. Y'all, since I started using pre-stretch hair, I don't think I could ever go back to regular hair. I'm hooked now. One of the biggest challenges with doing your own hair is parting the sections, I think. So for me, especially whenever I need to part the back, I always like to use 2 mirrors, one full length one as well as a hand mirror, just so that I can use the hand mirror to inspect my parts to ensure that it is as straight as I can get them. I also like to apply some Shine and Jam to the section. This will just ensure that whatever flyaways I get from parting, they stay in place on opposite sides and don't come down to the next side or go up to the next side. I hope I explained that in a way that you guys can understand, but trust me, it works. And here I am just feeling with my fingers to see where it is I need to part and inspect again with the mirror. If it is I need to make any adjustments, I go back in and make the adjustments. The size of your part will be based on how big and how full you want your locks to look. I wanted my locks to be a bit more medium sized, so I parted my hair to suit this look. For each lock, I'm using 3 small to medium pieces of the pre-stretched braiding hair, and I'm adding it to my hair using the knotless braiding method. Don't worry too much if you mess up this part, because no one will see the braids. They will all be underneath the wrapping hair, so it's fine. Also guys, point to note is that I'm only braiding just about 1 inch below where my natural hair stops. Reason being, there is no need for you to braid the entire hair. It will just take excess time and be extra work for no reason whatsoever. So if your hair is longer than mine, then you need to carry your braids down a little bit longer. However, if it's shorter, then you can braid shorter than how much I'm braiding. And yeah guys, I repeat this exact same process throughout my head, adding the 3 pieces of braiding hair to my natural hair, braid up until 1 inch past my natural hair, and then that's basically it for the braiding phase of this style.
Baby girl, you're so fine, I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah, ooh girl, nah nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex, dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh girl.
The hair, because I didn't cut it, it gave me just about waist length locks, which was perfect for me. I didn't need it to be any longer. To start the locks, I'm first positioning the hook through my braid, then I add 1 piece of wrapping hair, close the latch, and then I pull the hair through. Now I'm leaving one end of the hair super long and the next side just about 3 inches. The longer side will be used for wrapping and forming the lock, but first I like to unravel it a bit so it will fully cover the braid underneath. Using my index finger as an anchor, I wrap a few times at the base to secure the lock, then I start wrapping in a downward motion.
Baby girl, you're so fine, I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah, ooh girl, nah nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex, dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh girl.
When I get almost to the end of the wrapping hair, I need to add another piece so I can finish the lock. To do so, I split 1 piece of wrapping hair in half, add the shorter end to the braid, and use the longer end to wrap. I'm wrapping a few times upwards to secure the hair. Then I continue wrapping downward until I get to the end.
Together I surrender. Give you all my money. Make you look so lovely. Never feeling lonely.
To secure the ends, I'm going to knot it. And then I'm going to wrap the excess hair around until there's no longer any hair remaining.
Come on, have a conversation. Don't treat me like a stranger. You give me motivation. Make my life vacation. When we are together, I surrender. Give you all my money. Make you look so lovely. Never feeling lonely.
I'm repeating the same process. First, sticking my crochet hook through the braid, adding the wrapping hair, and then pulling it through. Using the shorter end to pair with the braid, I'm then going to take the longer section, separate it a bit to ensure that it will wrap my hair fully. Wrap a few times at the root using my index finger as an anchor, and then wrap in a downward motion until I run out of wrapping hair. Once I get to the end of that wrapping hair, I add a little bit more wrapping hair and continue wrapping, first a few times upward and then downward. The reason I'm wrapping upward is to just secure the last few wraps that I would have wrapped around the braids, just to ensure that it wouldn't unravel at the point where these two pieces of wrapping hair join. Next, I'm going to secure it with a knot and wrap any excess wrapping hair around the braid. Roll it in my palm just to give it some shape, and that's it for the lock. One thing I love about faux locs is that you don't really have to worry about getting it super neat. It's like the perfect DIY protective style because the messier it gets, the more natural it looks. So literally you cannot mess up this style.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh girl, nah nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh girl, nah nah. Fly me up with dreams, the only thing I need. When I'm down, lift me up with your company. There's no telling what you and me creating. We're on the same wavelength. Feel the beat tonight, something good inside. Set you free, let you lose all track of time. Come on, have a conversation. Don't treat me like a stranger. You give me motivation.
This is what my hair looks like after I finish wrapping all of the braids. Now it's time to neaten it and fix the ends. I'm just cutting off all of the excess flyaways just to help it look a little bit neater. And then I'm going to soak the ends into a container of boiling water just to seal the ends.
You're my island, tray of diamonds. It was fake, help me find you. You're a blessing, reminiscent of the time when I found myself guessing. Feel the beat tonight, something good inside. Set you free, looking.
I'm using a towel just to soak up all of the excess hot water just so I don't burn myself. And then I'm just going to snip away the ends so the ends is nice and neat. And guys, that is basically it for this faux loc style. I love it. If you want to see a shorter version of this style, I think I did one with just about mid-back locks. You can check out the video on the right or click the playlist on the left to check out some more protective style options.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind. Flex.